What?
What?
What the hell is this?
Harumph. I didn't get a harumph out of that guy.
Give the governor harumph.
Harumph!
You watch your ass.
I see you shiver with anticipation.
Let the show begin.
Hey, this is David Heretic coming at you with another edition of Reactions, Reviews, and Rants. And tonight, man, another new band to the channel. All right, this comes as a request from Raziel Kitsune DBR. Yeah, that's all one name. Yeah, Raziel Kitsune DBR. Raziel wants, I'm not going to say the whole name. Raziel wants to watch me react to this band from Brazil called Venomous. This is featuring Fernanda Lira May Puertas. This is actually a Angra cover. I hope that's how you pronounce the name of the band, Angra. The name of the song is called Nothing to Say. So Angra apparently wrote the song first, and now Venomous is putting their spin on it. So, okay, so here's the deal. Have I heard the song from Angra? No, I haven't. I've never heard this. I have no idea what the original sounds like. So this is a first of a first of a first. So I've never heard of Angra. I've never heard of this song from Angra, and now I'm going to hear this cover of a song from a band I've never heard before that I haven't heard before. Did you get all that? I hope you did, because I'm getting lost. I'm going to be honest with you. All right, so have I heard the song? No, I haven't. Clearly, I haven't. Or look, maybe I have, and I just don't know it. So as always, if I start listening and I go, oh, I know this song, I'll let you know.
That's the truth.
You know me, I'm going to be honest with you guys. This was posted by Venomous Official. Okay, now here's the thing with official pages. Official pages are very protective of their intellectual property, usually. Now, every once in a while, you will find a band that they don't, not that they don't care, but they're not as strict as others are. So official pages, I try to avoid, whenever possible, I try to avoid official pages. But, if this is the link that I'm given, then this is the link that I'm given. So it's posted by Venomous Official. The video has 158,554 views. It'll get you there. Other than that, there's really nothing else left to say. Link to the original video will be down below in the description for your viewing pleasure at your leisure. Let's get started. What do you say? Are you ready? Are you ready? Because here we go. All right, here we go. Venomous featuring Fernanda Lira May Puertas with a little tune called Nothing to Say. It's an Angra cover, I was told. So, all right, let's do this.
All right, boy, let's do this.
Oh, I like the logo. Stop. I like that logo. I like it a lot, actually. That's a great looking logo. Love the M. Nice intro. I love that offbeat feel that the drummer was doing. I found one because of the ride. The ride was the consistent part. Everything else was coming in on the upbeat of one. So instead of coming on the one, they were coming on the and, which was nice. Or, yeah, it was on the upbeat. So, yeah, that was awesome. The ride was there, though, to keep it steady. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. It was nice. Great job with the ride. I'm digging the guitar tone. Super thick, super crunchy, super heavy. They had that great intro. They stopped. Guitar break. Come in. Straight time now with the drummer to set the mood and tone of the actual song now. Intro was great. Don't get me wrong. But now that they're actually starting the song and not coming out of the intro into the actual groove, straight time, very much appreciated. Hearing the entire song with that upbeats on the offbeats, it would be a little awkward. Not gonna lie. All right, let's back up 10 seconds. It looks like we have the vocals coming here. Let's see what they got.
The same sky above is lonesome when the sun goes down. A day ago when we were like one, weapons of never surrender. Why something ends up down? Renew the time. Stronger than birds and round.
Going to that offbeat again. Coming out of the chorus, going to that offbeat again. Just for a couple measures. They only did it for a couple of measures. Very smart. It was just like, up, here we go again. And then up, back into the groove again. It's okay. It's okay. Just had a little turbulence. Just enough to get your attention, but we're okay. Smooth flying again. Love it. Love it when bands do that. That's fantastic. All right, so we have two vocalists here, both female vocalists. I guess that's Fernanda Lira and May Puertas. Both screamos. So if they're both screamos, why the need for two? I don't understand. I don't understand the reasoning behind having two screamo vocalists guest appearing on a track. Unless their screamo styles are different, but I didn't hear any difference. So I don't know. I guess we'll have to keep listening. We'll see. We'll see what happens.
Stand on my blades of God. Nothing to say. Guilt and shame, it's also insane.
Oh, okay. That's why.
And we could go no further at all. Taking the breaks off our conscience. Oh, the sounds they still. Drifting on seas of blood. Hidden behind me. Living forevermore. Living today. Back from this land I've got nothing to say. Living forevermore, living today. For all that remains, I've got nothing to say.
Okay, I want to hear that. I'm going to back that up. I want to hear that from the top. I have a feeling a guitar solo is coming. Okay. All right. Now I see why. Now I see why the need for the two vocalists. Not so much for the screamo part, but for the sake of the melodic singing part, having those two contrasting voices, yeah, that was nice. That was nice. Even when they were singing in unison, you could hear the two distinct voices, which was nice. And then they did some harmony work, which was also very nicely done. It's nice to see that the lead singer, or not the lead singer, it's nice to see that the two guest vocalists have that kind of versatility. They're able to do screamo, but at the same time, they're able to sing melodically as well, and clean, like really clean, very nicely, very nicely done. I love their tone, especially the girl with like the reddish hair. I like her tone. Now, I'm not saying that the other girl's got a bad tone. I'm not saying that. She actually has a really nice tone. All I'm saying is between the two, I'm kind of leaning more toward the girl with the reddish hair. I really like her tone a little bit more. That's all. But nice job on both of their parts. All right. Guitar solo time, I think. We'll find out. Let's keep going here.
Nothing to say.
Nice little key change with the guitar solo. He's playing that Jackson. Pause. Okay. Well, they put on a clinic, didn't they? Yeah, great guitar playing, great sweep picking. I think that was probably the highlight for me, was hearing that sweep picking. Very clean. For those of you that don't know what sweep picking is when you take your pick and you literally sweep it. You drag the pick across the strings in a very fluid motion, and your fingers arpeggiate with each string change. So rather than, you know, staying on one string and feathering it like that, it's going up all 6 strings. Usually you go up all... well, actually, typically, sweep picking is usually done within the top 4, isn't it? And so it's... But I mean, you can do all 6. I mean, I've seen plenty of people do sweep picking across 6. Vi does it. Satriani does it. God, who else? I mean, Johnson does it. There's a lot of sweep pickers. Yngwie Malmsteen, he's a notorious sweep picker. I mean, there's a lot of guys that do sweep picking across all 6 strings. Nothing wrong with it as long as your fingers can keep up. The trick to sweep picking is your left hand has to keep up with the right, because the right has got a pretty easy job. Sweep across. That's it. Right hand has to follow it. I'm sorry, not right hand. Left hand has to follow it, and not even follow it. Following is the wrong word. Stay in front of it. Stay with it so it's able to change notes appropriately within the arpeggiations. Very cleanly done. Very cleanly done. Everything else they've done, I've heard before. It's not like I haven't heard these techniques before. I was just really impressed with their sweep picking. And that's not to say that the guitar players did a bad job. Not at all. The guitar players did a great job. Great unison lines. But I was just really, really impressed with their sweep picking technique. That's all. That's all. Let's keep going. Let's back up 10 seconds. Let's keep going. Right there. Wait, stop. There it was. There was the sweep picking right there.
I bear myself from love. Do you know
Okay, I want to go back. Nope, I don't care. Hey, listen, I don't care. You can play the pig noise all you want. Look, I want to hear that key change again. That was slick. I love it when bands do this. I love it when bands, for the final chorus, they do that little key change modulation. That's awesome. Let's, I want to hear it again. So we're going to do it again. Deal with it. Halftime feel. Nice. Yep. Another key change. Oh man, that was fun. That was a journey. That was a nice ride they took us on right there. Great song. Great performance. Well, there you go, folks. That was Venomous featuring Fernanda Lira May Puertas with a tune called Nothing to Say, which is actually an Angra cover. This was requested by Raziel Katsune DBR. I'm never saying that name again. All right, at least not on this video. All right, on a scale of 1 to 10, I'm going to give that an 8.7. Yep, 8.7. I feel good with that score. Let me tell you why. All right.
Why?
Across the board, everybody was very impressive. Everybody sounded phenomenal. I love that intro with that offbeat feel to it, which felt great. They came out of that offbeat feel into a straight ahead groove, which was nice. I loved that. Having the two vocalists, I think, was very smart. I was a little confused at first because it looked like both girls were doing screamo. I'm sitting there going, why have two screamo vocalists? And that doesn't make any sense to me. I don't get why you would do that. And then they kicked into the melodic singing, and then it made perfect sense. I liked the girl with the orangish hair, reddish hair. I liked her tone a little bit more. On the flip side, though, I think the girl with the brunette, the full-blown brunette, I think her screamo was better. I'll be honest with you. I think it sounded a little raspier, but at the same time stronger. So I liked her screamo better. So good blend between the two. I loved it at the end when they both played to their strengths. The girl with the reddish hair singing melodically, and underneath it, the girl with the screamo doing the screamo. That was really cool. I love it when you can get the best of both worlds together like that. Yes, I love it when bands can do that and do it well. And mixed well. Sometimes they don't mix it right, man, and you have one voice burying the other. Doesn't matter which one. If you're gonna have one voice bury the other, there's no point in recording both voices. This was mixed really well, so kudos to the engineering on that. The drumming was one of the highlights for me, actually. That guy, I don't know who that guy is, but he needs to be arrested. Somebody needs to call the cops on him for committing a hate crime on that ride cymbal. He was beating that ride cymbal down, man. Absolutely beating it. And not in a bad way. It sounded really good. It was necessary. It was very necessary. I absolutely loved it. Great feel on it. But he was hammering on it, though, in parts, man. He was absolutely hammering it on parts. Which is fine, because it's exactly what the song called for. It made sense. There was never a point where I was going, too much ride, I was never doing that. Never doing that. Every time he would really start hammering on the ride, it was called for. So great job to the drummer. I'm going to be honest with you, the bass playing I couldn't really hear. one of the reasons why the score was in the 8s, I couldn't really hear the bass at all. I don't even know if there was bass. I'm going to assume there was. I don't know why there wouldn't be, but I couldn't really hear it stand out all that much. So, you know, it's okay. I get the feeling it was there, but I couldn't definitively hear it. So that's unfortunate. The guitar tones for the guitar players sounded really good. I liked what I heard. Lots of shred, but at the same time, there were times where they were taking the shred, they would break off of the shred and they would do other things like the sweep picking. The sweep picking was nice. I mean, people go, isn't sweep picking shredding? It is, but it's not articulated quite so much as if you're feathering, you know, the pick. It's more subtle. It's a softer tone. And it was a nice little deviation from what we had heard prior, which was the hard picking. To hear that sweep picking was a nice switch up. Their guitar tones were nice, thick, crunchy, loved it. I loved everything about this, to be perfectly honest with you. The only gripe I have, and this is, I mean, it's nitpicky, but to me personally, it is kind of a big deal. Like I said, I couldn't really hear the bass at all. I would love to have heard more bass, but that's me, okay? That's just me. That's my personal taste being a bass player. So, but that's, I mean, but did it affect the overall song? No, I don't think it did. If they had added more bass, to be honest with you, maybe it might have ruined the song. I don't know, but the only way to know is to find out and try it. Like I said, I love bass. I love hearing bass. So the fact that I didn't hear it, it did kind of bring the score down a little bit, a tiny bit. We're talking like 0.1, maybe 0.2. But still, it got an 8.7, which is a great score. If you look down my scoring chart, 8 is great. Anything higher than 8 is just that much better. Did this blow my mind? No, it didn't blow my mind because I've heard bands do this before. From a musicianship standpoint, the vocalists were nice. The vocalists kind of blew my mind a little bit, but from an instrumentation standpoint, did this blow my mind? No. I've heard bands do this before, so this is nothing new to me as far as from an instrumental standpoint. So this did not blow my mind, but it was still an outstanding performance, an outstanding song, and yeah, I could totally see me putting this on a playlist. Absolutely. Which playlist? Definitely Vegas, without question. Even driving around town, I would put this on. I gotta be careful. I don't speed. Because this is the kind of song that I would speed with. Gym, I don't know if this would make the gym or not. Maybe. I'll give it a maybe for now. I don't know if this will make it on my gym list for sure, but it gets a maybe. I might put it on to try it out and see how it fits. Okay? So, 8.7, final score, I have spoken. Well, that's going to do it for this edition of Reactions, Reviews, and Rants. Hope you all enjoyed the show. Hopefully I was able to entertain you. If I was able to put a smile on your face and brighten your day, then I did my job, and I'm so glad I could do it. If you did enjoy the show and you'd like to see more videos like this, feel free to join the fan base by clicking on that button down there. Yeah, you know the button I'm talking about. Click on that button, join the fan base, and become one of us. Now, for whatever reason, if you don't feel like clicking on that button, that's okay. I still respect you. Also, if you did enjoy the video, please feel free to give the video a thumbs up. It will do me a world of good, and it will do you absolutely no harm whatsoever. Finally, if you guys do join the fan base, you will find a bell down there that you can click on. By clicking on that bell, it will keep you up to date on everything happening with this channel, including when new content gets dropped. So, if you want to stay in the know, click on the bell, and you'll stay in the know. Well, that's going to do it for tonight, folks. Until next time, this is David Heretic signing off, reminding you to stay fabulous and support each other. Later. Peace.